February is Black History Month. This year, you may be able to find everything you need to celebrate Black culture and learn something new at one place, the Milwaukee Public Library. Its extensive programming is offering something almost every day. Joining us to talk about what the library is doing during Black History Month is Joan Johnson, Library Director, and librarian Joy Zanders, who planned some of the programming. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
Nice to be here. Thank you.
Joan, why did the library develop such an extensive series of programs for young people and for adults during Black History Month?
It's the 1 month that's officially designated to celebrate Black history. And it's very important to take advantage of that opportunity to really honor all of the African Americans in our history that are local to Milwaukee, as well as to the state of Wisconsin and nationwide, to help all of our citizens understand the importance of the contributions that were made in so many different areas of life. So I think it's important to take advantage of this opportunity for this officially designated month. But I have said many times to my team and to the staff that we need to carry the spirit of this work in throughout the year. Black history, as well as the history of all of the other cultures that make up this wonderfully diverse city of Milwaukee. It's important to be teaching that history, teaching that culture every day.
One of the things that's really unique about this celebration is the Black History Month Challenge. Joy, you worked on that. What is the challenge and who can participate?
Everyone can participate in the challenge. Basically, we're asking you to complete 3 activities this February 1st through the 29th. You can turn in a paper copy. Basically, we're just asking you to read a book, watch a DVD, use our online resources. You can listen to our playlist on Freegal. All free library resources. You can use those to turn in your activities.
And what are some of the advantages of participating in the challenge, particularly for schools and K-12 preschools?
We're giving away a lot of gift certificates to Rooted Milwaukee. We're giving gift certificates away to Classic. So many businesses that we're supporting, and you get a chance to try something new and learn something new all at the same time, thanks to Milwaukee Public Library.
Joan, one of the things that you mentioned is that people can learn a lot about the history of Black folks in Milwaukee and in Wisconsin. What are some of the things that you hope the community will learn that maybe people don't know?
I can answer that question from personal experience already from the programs that are coming up in February. I learned some things that new to me, just as I was looking ahead to some of the programs. We have authors that are joining us in the next couple of weeks. We're so excited to be hosting Charlie Palmer and his co-author and wife, Dr. Karita Brown. They're going to be discussing their latest book, the New Brownies book, A Love Letter to Black Families. Well, I took a look at the book, and I didn't understand or really realize that back in the 20s, actually starting in 1920, that W.E.B. Du Bois had started a periodical called The Brownies Book. And it was a periodical specifically directed towards Black families, Black people, celebrating Black people and culture, people that were contemporaries of the time, 1920s, scholars, artists, people who were in industry, lots of poetry and beautiful artwork. And it was not a periodical that I was familiar with. And it's so exciting to see this new rendition of the Brownies book. It's actually a single book, and it's not a periodical, but it really is based on and was inspired by Du Bois's periodical, and it tries to recreate that feeling of celebration and love and respect for Black people by Black people. But it's something that all people can enjoy. So that was history that I wasn't aware of until we decided to host this program. And I love the fact that Joy has a very special connection to Mr. Charlie Palmer.
What is your connection, Joy?
Charlie's my cousin. He reached out and they wanted to do an event here in Milwaukee, and we really wanted to invite everybody out to the Charlie Palmer author event. We're going to have a social hour afterwards where you can meet him. We're going to have great food there. We're going to talk with Rise and Grind. It's going to be an awesome event, and I really hope everyone comes and enjoys the food. And Charlie.
Charlie, too. So you have authors, but you're also taking some time, and there's going to be the opportunity to highlight some artists as well. How did you make the decision? People can understand library authors, but you also want to make sure that art is included.
Yes, artists are important. There's so much creativity, and I'm going to let Joan talk about some of the events going on with featuring some of the artists in some of our programs.
Yes, we especially are really wanting to make sure that our children are inspired. And so this particular program, Celebrating Black Artists, is going to be actually exploring prominent Black artists, and our youth especially can learn about their lives and their work. And then they'll have an opportunity to experiment themselves with different materials to make their own masterpieces. So it's just, it's so important that, we inspire our youth by helping them learn about people who are alive today, who are, creating work that we can all enjoy for years to come.
You also have another creative type who's going to be there, someone people may not think about as library and hip hop together, but Protege Lamar, who is a local young man who is burning it up in the world of hip hop, he's going to be there.
Yes, that's true. Star quality rap scene with Protege Lamar, another performing artist. Yes. There are artists of all different stripes being celebrated. And Charlie Palmer himself is an artist, and as well as a writer and author, too. So there's going to definitely be opportunities to enjoy the work of our very talented and gifted Black artists throughout the entire month of celebration.
What do you want people who are going to participate in the program this month to walk away with and know a little bit more about Black History Month and the library?
I want to make sure that people really think of the library as a place to come and be inspired to explore their own history, to use our collections to do their own research, whether it's personal research, if you're doing your genealogy research for your family history, or if it's for your academic studies, if you're in school or college working on a project or a paper. We want to, as they are here enjoying these programs, we want them to also think of the library as a place to become more knowledgeable about the history of their own city, the place where they live and grew up, to learn about their own relatives and fellow citizens. The history of Blacks in Milwaukee is another one of our programs that is being led by John Gerda and Claiborne Benson. I want people to think of the library as a place to come and be inspired and to gain wisdom and knowledge, and to also be a place to be inspired to create your own content, whether you are a writer or an artist yourself.
Thank you both so much for joining us. You've obviously put so much work into the celebration of this month, and we really appreciate it. You can get the full schedule of Milwaukee Public Library's Black History Month events on the website at mpl.org. Just go to the Resources tab and click on the Black History Month link under Special Events and Programs. We'll be right back.